Hi, yeah. I'm on a verge of just fixing this up. Um, my numbers were kind of low last time I did this, and I still want to do it. I don't really mind if I don't get good numbers out of it. Um, I think the challenging part with vlog is the setup, because everything has to be there. From the camera to the lighting, and at the same time, you kind of, at least for me, you kind of find that right time to do a presentation again, to do a vlog again. And I was gonna skip this. Actually, I actually wanted to delete some of my vlogs. But I'm home alone now, and I figured that since I have nothing else to do, since I'm bored or something, might as well do a vlog. Um, And I kept thinking, what different experiences have I experienced in the last few days, and I feel like I have enough stuff to talk about. Um, I'm still doing Instagram. Uh, I'm still doing ALR, with the blogging thing. I blogged I believe I blogged around Friday, Saturday last weekend. And that's because I had content for it, and I had pictures for it. So I thought it was just an opportunity to type about it, um, because what happened was, like I mentioned in that blog, what happened was that my father got invited in a speaking engagement in Mississauga, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's the weekend, it's Friday night, Like I don't really stay at home Friday night. So I decided for the trip to Mississauga, and I already thought about what I was gonna do, which places I was gonna go to, and then it was kind of weird because when I got to Mississauga, I was kind of sad, like I kind of missed the place, like I said in my blog that I had that nostalgic feeling. Um, I mean, it's been sorrowful. It's been sorrowful for a long time now. Um, I said in that blog that I kind of miss my neighbors. Um, you know, because the mentality is that if you live in a condo townhouse, that your life's gonna suck if you live in a condo townhouse. But I could see at that point that you know you're close with people when you're in a condo. You have that community. Whereas here in Niagara, there are people here in Niagara, but it's more distant. It's a lot fewer. And I mean, I was just going through. I was just going through the feeling, the sorrowful, Um, but shortly after that, I ended up at Erin Mills Towne Centre. I was able to, I actually did a reel. I did a video, just showing how the place is and everything like that. Um, and around 10, the speaking engagement or the appointment finished around 10, and then we head back home. On my way to the mall, there was an accident, and I was, kind of sorry for the people. There was an accident on Winston Churchill and Britannia. I didn't want to get stuck in traffic, so I kind of went around. Um, it's horrible. It's horrible to get an accident at that time of the evening. But people abuse the speed limit. Like like the speed limit could be high as 70 kilometers per hour, and then people go almost 100. People will speed, and then when you're faster than everyone, you don't have all the reflexes, you don't have all the attention to avoid an inevitable accident. So what happened was, you have that freak accident, and then it's just a tough time. It's just a tough time to deal with. Um, with like I said, with my Instagram, I feel like I feel like I have to do a selfie because I have to do a selfie. Um, Even this vlog, I'm doing a lot of it. I'm doing it for the most part to expose myself. I feel like social media is an exposure. So I keep thinking that I have to show myself on the internet. I really don't know. Like I don't have all the studio for it. I don't have all the creativity for it. Um, Today is Thursday. I usually go to the mall. I usually just walk around the mall, go to the music store. Um, but it's a situation where what can I do with my social media? What can I do with my Instagram? This vlog I'm doing now will go to my YouTube, and again, it's not about numbers anymore. Although I'm happy if I get a subscriber, I'm happy if I get a new subscriber. But a lot of it now is just exposure. I To some degree I know how the game is played. You know, um, it is what it is. The only thing with exposure is that this that nostalgic feeling. You know, because there's a lot of transparency. I'm very transparent with this vlog here, and then and the next thing you know, I would doubt, did I have to do that? Did I really have to say that? Um, but again, yeah, it's business at the end of the day. Like like when I'm with people, people want to talk about real stuff, right? People want to discuss things that matter. People tend to question my shopping ways, and I'd be like, I mean, yeah, I try to buy. I mean, I understand I'm at the mall, but and I told them if I have money, I will shop if I have money. But um, but for the most part, I'm a smart shopper. I try to be a smart shopper. I just basically look around, see what's feasible. I don't buy right away. I basically just go around Walmart, the mall, see the different stores in the mall. Like like last winter, the winter just passed by now. I had the brown toque, right? So for the next winter, I'm already thinking, what color should I wear? Because I know where to get the toque. It's in Arlies, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But they have different colors. They have it from yellow, pink, black, gray, brown. I'm thinking yellow. No, I'm thinking something absurd, But I'm thinking yellow. I'd say I'm thinking pink. So I could end up buying both. But I mean, it's one of those things where I go with the times. A lot of times I buy products, to kind of figure out what time we're in, and this was evident with Russell Crowe's Poker Face movie. I bought the Blu-ray. I watched the whole thing, and then I was surprised how simple the story was. I was surprised how simple the movie was. So I'm thinking that maybe I have to be simple also. That's why I'm thinking yellow, because we're in this recession, right? And usually when you're in a recession, when a country's in a recession, things are slowed down, everything slows down when there's a recession. And and when you have a slower life, you tend to be happier because you're not busy, going everywhere, hustling and bustling. Whereas you're when it's slowed down, you can collect your thoughts and all that stuff. You may not be wealthy, you may not have a lot financially, but in terms of your happiness, we're only happy when we're relaxed. We're happy when when we're not busy. Um, but a lot of times when you have money, you want to spend that money right away, right? And that's what gets you busy. And obviously when you shop, then you have all these items, and then you gotta engage with all these items. So and that's what happened with me the last 6 months, because I had a lot of money then. I was just buying anything. And then since Christmas that just went by last year, since December, I'm poor now because I spent all my money. So now I have to wait a couple more months to recover again. Hopefully, I won't go on a binge. Hopefully my shopping waste will stop. But it's a realization that I have to wear uh, a yellow toque, a pink, so something colorful. I have to wear something that's lively, and that's what I try to do. I try not to wear black. I try not to wear gloomy colors. I try to wear stuff like this. When I'm at Costco, I'm always looking for shirts. I'm looking for stuff that I would prefer to wear. So and that will continue on. It's a continuous education. It's just learning that we're in a recession. I think it's really bad out there. Everything is inflated. There are layoffs. Businesses are shutting down. Even with Kevin Trudeau, or Pierre Trudeau, or Justin Trudeau, I should say. Justin Trudeau was criticized for not dealing with the inflation, because of grocery prices. Well, last night he gave 40 billion to the whole country, and he still gets criticized, right? So we're in that time where it's just quarrel, like from the political level. It's just quarrel after quarrel. The other parties were complaining that nothing's being done with the inflation. So he gives the 40 billion, and then now they're gonna complain that it's gonna be debt. But the way I see it is, how do you exactly fix inflation? You can't fix inflation. A price tag is a price tag at stores, right? Um, so what happens is that you have to live. You have to be cheap. You have to be cheap with your diet. Pasta is not that expensive. You know, pasta is sauce and your ground, and it'll be nasty if if that's all you eat. But there's no choice, right? Or you can have Wonder Bread and have cheese with, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying that you have to be a great businessman or a great businesswoman. It's just that the fact is that this is our economic times. This is our financial life. Um, so regardless, 40 billion will help all of us. The 40 billion that Justin Trudeau is going to give us is going to help us, but you can't you can't say that it's going to help the deficit, right? So if I'm the prime minister, I wouldn't know what to do neither. Because it's either we can't afford inflation, or we get the 40 billion dollars deficit. So I really don't know. I understand that Greece a couple of years ago filed bankruptcy, and I think that could happen if Canada's not, even the states, especially the states has like 26 trillion in debt. So I mean, I really don't know. Last time I heard with South Africa, the president quit in 2 days because there was no money at all. But I hope everything will turn out fine, and continue living the Canadian life. All right, bye.